Hey guys, welcome to the podcast Dear Life. I'm your host Shraza Pulami, and this is the faith-based podcast where we bring fresh perspective, real talk, and lots of inspiration from the Bible. It's been a while, guys. Like I have not made a YouTube video. I think it's been like 2 to 3 weeks that I have not posted. It's because I will frankly talk to you guys, be honest. The reason why is I had college going around and a little bit of procrastinations going around in my life because I had work, like I do full-time work and then college, and juggling through that and doing my assignment. It was a little bit too much for me and I can't I have to prepare a topic for the podcast. So there was a little bit stress going around in my life, how can I manage it and all this stuff. That's why I was not able to post it constantly, and I apologize for that. And I just wanted to say to you guys, thank you for always supporting me and loving me. So today, what I wanted to say to you guys is that, from now on, I'll make sure I try my best to post a video continually. So today, I have brought you guys with a topic, treat people the way you want it to be treated. And this is the topic. Some might like it, some might disagree with it, but it's all right. And if you are a little bit disagreeing with the idea that I have just brought to you guys, stay for a while, watch a video, and let me know why you disagree, or let me know if you changed your mind. So Bible actually encourage us to treat other the way we want it to be treated. If we look in Matthew 7:12, it says here, so in everything, do to others what you would have to them to do to you, for this sum up the law of the prophet. In here, what he's saying is, do everything to the people what you, wanted them to do it to you. So what this is saying is, be kind to people, if you want to, if you want other people to be kind to you. And this is the most hard part because, we always have an expectation, oh, I wish this person did this. I wish my best friend was a little bit kinder to me or pay more attention to what I'm speaking. I wish my boyfriend would give me more quality time. I wish my mother would spend more time with me. We always wish someone would do it, but why not be an example? Why not things that we wish start doing it into action to the people, and then the things will come to us. And the reason why I'm confidently talking to you guys about this is I have used this technique, okay, where I had my friends where I was treating them the way I wanted to be treated. And when I was doing it, honestly speaking, I was a little bit tired because, I was having this expectation, oh, if I treat them that way, then they're going to treat me this. So I was hoping for the instant result in a snap, but that's not how it works. And I feel like when we are treating others the way we want it to be, I feel like we need to have less expectation and just do it with pure heart, no matter that whether that person will be kind to me or not back. But I'll still be kind to them. I'll still speak the truth. I'll still listen to them. I'll still pay attention, show the kindness to them. I feel like when we have that type of perspective, we don't feel sad whether that person treat us good or bad, and we will be in charge of how we make our day happy. So I feel like having a less expectation is very good because, the Bible, if we look closely, Jesus came to earth not to be served, but to serve others. So we are his daughter and sons, right? So our Father has set a standard, the bar very high. So as a daughter and son of his, what we have to do, we cannot expect to be served from others. If they do it, that's beautiful. But we We are here in this earth to serve others, to show them the true love of Christ through our behavior, through our characteristic. And sometimes it might be tiring because, we might expect them to be nice and all those stuff. But let's have the mentality, let's have the thought, we are here to serve, not to be served. So in that way, it will help us be kind to them genuinely from our heart. And the reason, when I was doing this thing, where I was being kind, being good to them, because I want them to be that to me. During that time, what I have realized is when I start personally knowing them, they were amazing person, but because of some circumstance in their life, because of those things, that specific things made them very bitter about certain things, certain behaviors of theirs. And when I realized that, and it opened my eye and made me understand, wow, this is the reason why they're experiencing this, and this is the reason why they have this kind of behaviors. And when I understand them, I realized that they aren't that bad person. They're amazing person. It's just that I was misunderstanding them. And yes, there are so many people, we may not be able to understand every single of them, but let's make a difference in one or two people in our life, And when I know those things, it helped me have better understanding of that person, because we all grew up in different environment. Some might have very healthy environment where their parents were lovely, everything was wonderful, so they came up with beautiful thought of being nice to everybody. And there are some people they saw traumatic things happening in childhood, abusive family, or the family who don't understand them, and that thing made them bitter. And there are other way around, the parents are nice, but the kids eventually become like that because things happen in our life, people comes and goes, that makes us a little bit bitter, a little bit sweeter. So because of that too, the person could experience those type of behavior. But when we understand them closely, when we have this perspective, not everybody has come with a good background in their life, with family, relatives, or friends. So when we have that perspective, I feel like it is easier for us to be patient with them and be kinder to them. And I would highly encourage you and myself, let's be kinder to others, because, when we are being kind, when we are being thoughtful, when we show the love of Christ, that will make them curious. Why is this person being so kind to me? Whenever I pour my behavior like this to other, the people react to me very differently. But why is this person being so nice? Let's make them curious about the God we believe. What makes this person so kind? What kind of God they believe? And then through that, we can gospel to them, As a believer, the way we live our life should be an example and should gospel to people of the Creator that we believe in. And one thing that I would like to encourage you guys is, while we are treating other the way we want it to be treated, sometimes, we might lower ourselves so much down and, listen to everything, whatever they say. There has to be boundary for every single thing, because in life, everything should balance. If there is out of balance, then it goes out of control. So it's good to have a balance. And if they're crushing the limit and you're trying to understand them, but if they're crossing the limit, then you can gently remind them, hey, you're crossing this limit, I respect you and I respect the emotion that you're pouring out to me, but let me tell you that you're crossing the boundary and I do not like the things that you say to me. And in that way, that person can reflect on the action that person did and apologize to you, and know the boundary, know the limit, when the person crossed or not, because we need to balance ourselves. We need to learn to stand for ourselves. At the same time, be graceful to them, be gentle and kind to them. And whenever those person, if they cross boundary, show them with a gentle reminder that, they cannot cross that. And while we are doing that, it might be a little bit hard, because how do I know when that person is crossing the boundary? So we need to very much reflect on what are the ways that you feel the person is crossing the boundary. What things that makes you feel that they're going over the limit? And then, you can say, okay, now this person is going the limit. So I need to tell them. And there is always a nicer way to show grace of God and still have a boundary with them. And I hope from this podcast, we all learn to be gentle to each other's and love each other's and be nice to each other's, not having expectation that person will treat us, but with pure intention, giving to them and to serve others. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel to learn more insight on God and how to stay strong in our faith.